Right, we're now going to look at a couple of examples of looping, and we use the command or the clause while, and what that allows you to do is to run through a block of code whilst a particular condition hasn't been met. So here's a very simple example. We've taken a variable counter and set it to 0, and we say while the counter is less than 10, print counter. Then counter equals counter plus 1. So work that through in your head a bit. Ignore this bit here, I'll explain that in a sec. We'll just concentrate on the while loop, the block there for a second. So counter starts at 0, whilst it's less than 10, print counter. So it's going to print out counter. And then what happens to the value of counter? Well, you add 1 to whatever it is. So it starts at 0, first time through the loop, changes to 1, goes back to the top of the loop, it's still less than 10, it will print out the value of counter, which is now changed to 1 from 0, goes to the next line, and you'll get a 2, loops back to the top, still less than 10, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So what should happen is, counter will print first of all the 0, and then keep running through that loop until it gets to 10. So it should output it should output the numbers 0 to 9. So if we run that, there we go. Now the bit I put underneath, I just reminded us of the if-else statement. And you might think, mightn't you, that it's saying, look, if counter gets to 6, then print you've reached the number 6. Else, in other words, if it doesn't, print you've missed the number. Now, it's gone all the way past 6, and it's saying you missed the number 6. So what's going on there? Well, it's just to show you that that loop, that block, will work as like a little self-contained block until it runs through all of its conditions. Then it comes out, and then it will execute the if-else statement. And so by that time, the value of counter is at 9. It comes out of the loop with the value 9. So, does it equal 6? No. So it prints, you missed the number 6. So it's just to demonstrate that the block executes first, stays within itself, until it reaches the true condition on that one. Then it will continue the rest of the code in the program. Okay, that's the end of this tutorial.